Let me repeat that. Under then DPI Secretary Tony Evers and now Jill Underly, the Department of Public Instruction shielded over 200 educator misconduct cases from the public. And yet, as we stand outside the governor's office, Governor Evers has said nothing. Not a word.
Finally, I'm disappointed that Dr. Underly is not here today. She should be here. I conveyed that to her team twice in the last week. Disappointed that she's not. I'm grateful to Tom and Rich and the team at DPI for their responsiveness over the last week and helping me understand these issues. I'm sure they're well prepared for us today, as are our friends in law enforcement. Thank you for being here. So please, Madam Chair, count on us as willing bipartisan partners in looking into this and making sure that our schools are safe, our students are safe, and that there's accountability and transparency, to borrow two words from the committee's name, in teacher licensing in both public and private schools.
Well, as far as profession, I don't know. I can't speak to exactly if it's a profession problem. I believe it's a society problem, grooming in general. I will say, I think that why you're saying more coming forward, I don't think that this is a new problem. I think that this has been a historically underreported problem. I think there's victims across that of all different ages that may have experienced this throughout their life and have not had the resources, the support, or the education to bring it forward.
This idea of revocation of the license versus the surrender, you're saying it's permanent if it's a surrender. Where is it in statute or in your issued rules that it is permanent?
It is not in either place. It is a judgment call of the department to build that in as a condition.
Okay, so you put it into, theoretically you write it into the agreement that you write with the individual.
That's correct. It's part of the terms of the agreement.
Okay, and so being as it's a contract between the department and the individual, alleged counsel, is there anything to prevent those two parties from revisiting that in the future if there's nothing in statute or rules to prevent that from happening?
Terms of contracts and renegotiations are up to the parties of those contracts.
Okay, so your current practice may be that. How do we actually know that that's never occurred? That's always been permanent?
All of the investigations that are concluded are open records. So if you want us to run a query of that, we're happy to. I don't know what else to tell you.
Silence in the face of scandal is unacceptable. The reporting from Cap Times shows that DPI failed to properly track, investigate, or share information about sexual misconduct with the public, and teachers accused of misconduct were even allowed to hand in their licenses to avoid full investigation.